We've reached our first milestone as vloggers, with many more to come. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for being so supportive and journeying with us. To you guys and girls, we truly and deeply appreciate all your kind words. To celebrate, we are having our first ever giveaway!
We'll be giving away an Apple AirTag or a Samsung SmartTag 2 to 2 lucky viewers. All you need to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment down below on which version you prefer, the Apple or the Samsung one.
To double your chances of winning, follow us on IG at Pemchers and share our giveaway post on your story.
Giveaway details in the description below. We've been travel vlogging for 2 years already and I think we haven't properly introduced ourselves. I'm Adrian.
I'm Pamela. We met in school and we got married on our 10th year anniversary. This year is our 13th year together.
Oh my, that's crazy long, man.
If this is your first time here with us, we are a couple travel team who wishes to share relatable travel experiences that can happen to anyone.
We strive to share real and honest travel experiences as well as some tips to help you avoid situations. Our aim is to build a community around travel enthusiasts, and also we hope to bring the joy of experiencing different cultures around the world to those that might have difficulties traveling.
We want to bring you along on our adventures to experience different cultures, which is why we focus on long-form content.
How do we start vlogging? We actually did it right after COVID. We started off with Bangkok, Phuket, Resorts World Cruise, and Penang. Yep, and then we moved on to Perth.
We were blessed to live in France for a while and discover a whole new lifestyle.
Just like many of you, we love traveling and thought vlogging would be a fun and exciting way to document our travels, capture the moments. We didn't get to vlog on our earlier trips and really regret it because we only have photos and like IGS, which really cannot compare to sharing our experiences in video.
Our dream is to one day return to Europe with our camera equipment.
It was quite exciting to watch our subscriber count grow initially, but a few months later we were actually quite doubtful whether we can do this. It takes quite a lot of commitment. We really have to put in that much effort to keep our consistency for our weekly uploads, especially when we are both working full-time at the time.
It was so tough. Like our weekends are all burnt, nights were all burnt.
I mean, definitely when we are vlogging, editing as well, we also have our fair share of disagreements. We have a lot of ups and downs. Times where we can't agree on how the video will end up, how we both envision it. It might be a little different. So
we'll be playing this or that in different locations throughout this video. Play along with us in the comment section below.
Round 1, question 1. City or countryside? 1, 2, 3. City.
Are you serious? I thought you were big countryside.
I thought you were big countryside.
I think that after China toilets, I do need my toilet lah.
I can't deal with all the creepy crawlies, the flies, the snakes, the whatnot.
Alright. We are city people with occasional threshold for countryside.
There was this once where we went to an off-the-map island in Philippines.
Yeah.
And we stayed in this, it was actually not a bad place. It was quite a nice resort.
To give you a better picture, the island does not have electricity at night.
It's so ulu that in the middle of the night, there was actually a frog that jumped into our toilet. And we woke up with a shock.
There was already a grasshopper inside the toilet. Comparing then versus now, I've quit my full-time job and so I handle most of the video editing. Adrian is like the handyman. He preps the videos for editing, stabilizes, he handles the camera, he's just the behind-the-scenes guy doing all the technical stuff.
I think it's more efficient this way. We have our specialization and Because sometimes it's hard for both people to always be handling the camera. You don't know whose turn is it to film and such.
I have shaky hands. I'll be like, the second question, morning or night? Are you ready?
1, 2, 3. Night.
I would say I'm like 70% night, so I consider night because like now it's 12 a.m. close to 1. I'm already like not very functioning. I'm already like not functioning well.
As you can see, my brain only starts working from 2 p.m. onwards.
Oh, you should see his morning face. Oh my gosh, I should show you, okay? Or maybe you have already seen it before.
Next up, tea or coffee? 1, 2, 3. Tea.
Coffee.
Tea.
Coffee.
I love my Chinese tea.
But we always don't have time to drink tea.
Netflix and tea.
Video editing is really not easy. Like apart from filming, we have to process these videos to like stabilize it, to have the noise removed, so that sound can be heard clearly. To invest in like all the memory cards, the batteries, they do add up, and they do take a lot of time. Like there's AI and everything, but it really doesn't really help. But because we are just using like a digital video camera, we haven't bought a proper microphone yet. So in exchange, we do spend more time on processing sounds and videos. And that takes away a lot of our time. If I were to go back to getting a full-time job, how are we going to manage to churn out videos weekly?
We love exploring new and unusual places, but unfortunately that doesn't bring us enough exposure. As much as we love to bring you unique content, we do struggle to prioritize and strike a balance between good exposure and content creation. After all, we can only do limited trips within our financial and time constraints.
You can help us by hitting that subscribe button and sharing with your friends. Full disclosure, since we've hit 1,000 subscribers, we can start monetizing YouTube ads. It won't be much, so we've opened up other channels like YouTube membership, which you can access by subscribing and hitting that join button below. Or buy me a coffee. The link is in the description below if you wish to support us.
With that, it's time for this or that. Do you prefer to cook or to tapao? Yeah, if you have the time, the energy to do both.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cook. You also? Hey, you never cook for me.
Tapao. Tapao. Tapao.
Cook? Okay, I know.
Yeah, but I don't have the ingredients.
No, you have.
That's the problem.
No, it's cooking is you make do with whatever ingredients is there already.
Okay, Maggie mee.
Okay. I love Maggi mee.
It's fun to cook because now I don't have to do the dishes.
Okay, crucial question. Would you rather go to Paris or Rome? As a traveler.
As a
As a
traveler.
traveler. 1, 2, 3.
Rome.
Paris. Oh, you're going to Rome?
You're going to Paris without me?
Oh, I thought you would choose Paris.
No, I love Paris. The night lights, the city and all. But Rome feels much more friendlier.
Okay, just to clarify, we've been to both places. But I find Rome is like there's everywhere is a tourist attraction. But other than tourist places, which part of Rome would you? It's so limited already. Colosseum, the museum, the father that big building.
But in Rome, everything is walkable.
But in Paris, there's so much more to see other than the tourist attractions. Yeah, there's like
The river.
Sayang,
Cafe.
飞进
In the
的追。
Ooh. Drinking question. Beer or wine? 1, 2, 3.
Wine.
Beer. Beer.
Do you already drink?
Sanhua Jiu, Chinese white wine
We're in China now.
with
God, you don't know how to work this.
53% alcohol.
And it's free SGD!
Yeah, $3 at the restaurant.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, watch our China vlogs.
Your wine.
The smell. No, I mean not this wine. I mean the French wine.
Baijiu.
The Chile wine. Let's go.
Going on a bed.
Where's the bed?
现在是啥？新餐肉炒蛋包。
这个我们吃这个。
新餐肉炒蛋包，还是要深海
我要那个蛋。
蛋。
We honestly feel that our content quality and video editing has improved greatly since the start. And along the way, we also learned to try different filming angles to capture what we want to show you guys. Of course, we are still learning. There's so much more to learn on how to better bring across our thoughts and ideas. And also work on our communication skills between us. It gets quite tough sometimes.
Now we also want to show you our pool of gadgets, how it has grown since the start of our vlogging.
We have Snuffy,
Snuffy is our camera.
its shirt, this tripod handle. We have 4 batteries at the start, these 2 SD cards and a spare one, and the charger that we always bring everywhere. Our pool of SD cards has grown to this many. Our batteries, on the other hand, has also expanded so much. We started out with 4 and then we got 8. Now we even have 4 more spare ones in case some are still charging while we need more. Recently, we bought our NAS drive, and hopefully this will help us a lot in our video editing speed and storage.
As good as it sounds, every trip we make is considered a work trip to us. We need to allocate extra time at each place for filming. For example, if people spend typically 3 to 4 hours at this attraction, we would allocate 6 hours so that both our eyes and the camera can feast on what's going on.
Our camera is Snuffy and it goes with us everywhere we travel. And whenever we reach our lodging, straight away all the batteries get charged, memory cards get swapped, and everything is set for the next day. This is our typical charging situation once we come back. 5-6 batteries charging. Her camera battery is also charging. She's also charging.
All these videos take up a lot of space, so we need to pay for cloud storage, for SSDs. They are not cheap, especially we are leaning on Adrian's sole income. So now I've started to look for other streams of income like freelancing, a bit of teaching here and there. I do hope it helps. And we have sacrificed a lot of our lifestyle actually. Like nights out, we spend our nights out inside the house instead because it's so much cheaper. Going out to eat a restaurant meal can cost a lot. So these kind of things we don't get to enjoy as much. We only splurge when we travel. So that's what you see on camera. Off camera, we are like scrimping and saving all to save up for our trip. So we do hope that our channel can start growing and churning out at least some side income that will help us financially and to ease the burden off our minds. Like this is how we really feel. It does not show on camera on our vlogs. But the reality of YouTube vloggers is this. With this unstable income, it's very hard to apply for credit cards. It's really hard to enjoy a lot of rebates and privileges which our employed friends can enjoy. So there is this imbalance between us and our friends. This or that, Wanderlust or Itinerary?
1, 2, 3. Have it planned. Yeah, I think for us, we need to have it planned. Firstly, since the start, we have been doing it that way. And also, especially now, we need to plan out what we need to show you guys, how we make the most of our time so we don't just jump about everywhere, everything we see. Yeah, we have to plan the proper routes.
Yeah, but that being said, a lot of things are also modified and changed last minute. It's all part and parcel of traveling.
Yes, that's right. Especially this China-Hong Kong trip, a lot of things changed on the way. Trust me, the amount of changes is something that I've never done before.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still, what we researched on helped a lot. It saves us a lot of brain power while on the trip. We can focus only on bringing you the best content.
Passenger or driver? I think this one, there's no need to ask also.
Hey, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe after you learn your driving. 1, 2, 3. Driver. You just
Sounds like-
paint your nails, do nothing at the side.
Hey, while you're driving, I'm busy updating social media.
Usually IG stories, she's the one.
Quite obvious lah. So I've been unemployed for a while due to health, and I thought we wanted to focus on vlogging. There's this stress factor around us. People are pushing me to get a full-time job, get like a proper job, ask me to like quit vlogging and everything. I think it's a stigma. It's not to have a full-time job. Like there's no stable income coming in. So it's really hard to face all these discrimination and to justify what I was really doing, what I really wanted to do. Like I studied, got my degree and all, but I stopped working to have a stable income. So and at that time, like the channel wasn't picking up very well. Like the subscriber count was crawling very slowly. It was stuck at about 400 subscribers for really long, and we still had to keep churning out videos, weekly uploads. I was just not getting that satisfaction. There was lots of questions in my head, like should I quit? Should I go and find a full-time job? Go back to what we were before? Kept questioning myself, kept questioning Adrian. Like while we were still struggling to churn out videos weekly with the slow growing subscriber count, we were struggling with our house renovation, the down payment, the renovation cost, furniture cost, our bank accounts depleted. We had to start from ground zero. But thankfully, with our determination and not giving up, we've finally reached 1,000 subscribers. Never thought that we would come this far. It's been two years plus. Really want to thank you guys for all your support and love. Food question. Would you prefer sushi or burger? It's a tough one. Let's say like sushi, Genki sushi versus Shake Shack.
1, 2, 3.
Genki.
Burger.
Genki!
No, portobello mushroom burger.
No, sushi. The variety of sushi.
Hey, fried mushroom and cheese.
Hey, chawanmushi. Oh man, food.
This or that. Train or plane?
This is very hard. Assuming basic seats.
Yeah, assuming both economy seats, both doesn't have food, so it's just mode of transportation. 1, 2, 3. Train.
Wow, you choose train. I thought you would choose plane.
As much as I love planes, I love flying and everything, I dread the process of it.
Yeah.
You need to arrive at 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours in advance, get your bags through customs, and then you have to worry about no liquids, no aerosols, no this, no that.
And then you worry
so
about
much trouble.
the weather,
Oh yeah.
Travel delay.
Yeah, if it rains, thunderstorm, your plane cannot land, you get diverted to another airport.
I think you got a trauma from Qingdao Airlines. It was shaking so violently. And we are like a small plane.
Having experienced the China high-speed rails, train is really very comfortable. But when it comes to Europe,
Yes,
when it comes to Europe rails, it's a different story. You're always hit with delays and everything. Then plane might be a better option.
Yes, definitely. I know how to fly the plane. Okay, prepare for takeoff.
It's push in front.
Is it?
Why you stop the engine?
I thought I should share some background info on why I decided to quit my full-time job. So some of you may know that I went for quite a major op like last year, and there were many complications. I was hospitalized for a month, and yeah, there were so many procedures. My future was really so bleak. I barely survived. I really thought that was the end. It was so draining physically and mentally. Like every night I get nightmares about nurses coming to take my blood. Couldn't sleep and I couldn't eat. Couldn't even go for walks because I was chained to the drip 24/7. So it really like made me have a new outlook in life. What is the point of being a person, a human being, if there is no specific meaning in your life? If you're not really enjoying it, if you're dreading to go to work every day. So we really struggled. We really had our quarrels, financially, emotionally. Like I think I nearly fell into like depression.
Next one, when you're getting a message from someone, do you prefer them to call or text?
As in, does call include like the voice message kind?
Basically anything with
Or-
voice.
okay.
Yeah, or have to type it out.
Okay, I got my answer.
1, 2, 3.
Text.
Call. It's faster, much faster.
Faster lah, but we are millennials. Hello. My mom calls.
If you text me, it means that it's not urgent. You can wait.
He's AFK. 1,000 subscribers mean a lot to us. Thank you so much for all your support. Really, really appreciate it. Your comments really go a long way. There may be negative comments sometimes, but we try our best to take it in if it's critical and just ignore it if it's judgmental, which is really hard as a girl, especially for a girl in her 20s. It's really hard to ignore criticism. It really hurts the self-esteem. But in the process, I feel that it is good. Like I grew stronger, I grew more resilient, and I learned a lot that things around us, what people think of us don't really matter. It's much more like how we think of ourselves. It's all in the mind.
If you have any comments or questions anytime, don't feel shy to just leave it down under each video. We will always do our best to answer them all.
We promise to give you genuine and precise content.
Yeah, this includes bad experiences as well.
For behind the scenes and alternative content, join our YouTube Super or buy us a coffee.
Link below.